Hello student, how are you this morning? I hope you all doing fine, right? And have you finished your breakfast this morning? Hopefully you finished everything in this morning. And are you ready to learn with me in this video? Good. So what day is it today, everyone? Today Friday, right? And did you submit the homework to your teachers? Nice. So I hope you all submit the homework to your teachers, all right? Good. And today Friday, and regarding to the schedule of learning, you will study about the listening express 1. Good. So today we gonna continue the lesson from last week, which is about Unit 7, Away We Go. Anyone still remember the lesson that you studied from last week? Good. So anyone can tell me about last week's lessons? Good. So this talk about the lesson that you learned from last week, and this is the questions, right? Do you still remember the questions? Okay. So this is the question: what is the best way to travel? So anyone, have you ever gone to the other country before? Good. I hope you have been to the other country, okay, like Thailand, like Vietnam, like China, like French or England somehow, okay. So hopefully you go to the other, you went to the other country already. And how did you go there? Okay, how did you go there? By bus, by train, by plane or somehow. So this is the kind of transportation that you use to travel. So this is the question. So you can respond or you can answer the question back by using traveling. So traveling by, this is the question that I want to ask you to complete. Traveling by blah 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 is the best way to get around. So in this space you need to complete the type of the transportations. So what are they? So they are bus, taxi, train, or truck, or plane, or boat, or ship, right? So we can use the kind of transportation to get around, to go the country. Good. So you can use, for example, like I choose the word taxi. I use the word taxi. This also can include with the type of the transportation too, right? So traveling by taxi is the best way to get around. Okay, this is for me. And how about you? So you can answer the questions, okay, by using the other type of transportations. Good. So hopefully you can answer this question 100%. Okay. Good. So now let's move the attention to the lesson today. So everyone, if you have the textbook in your hand right now, please open your book on page what, everyone? 50. Okay, 50, which is about warm up listening. Okay, so you need to practice listening to these sections. Okay, so you can open the book on page 50. You will see the warm up listening in section A. So section A means that listen, choose T or F. What does it mean, everyone? What does it mean T? What does it mean F? What are they stand for? So T, it means that it stands for true. T, it means true or correct. And how about F? F stands for false or wrong. Okay, or wrong. Okay, so this is the kind of the listening sections. So are you ready to listen to the listening audio, everyone? Good. So now you have 2 minutes to listen to the listening audio. Let's start.
Warm-up listening. Where did you go on your school trip, Jane?
My class went to New York City. That was my first time on an airplane.
How was the plane ride? I'd like to try it, but I'm scared of flying and busy airports.
The airport was busy, but the plane ride was exciting.
I'm not brave like you, Jane. I don't like to be high up.
I felt nervous at first, Steve, but after an hour, I felt calm.
I see. And how was New York City?
I had a good time there. We visited lots of places. I'll show you some pictures next time.
Alright, so now let's come back everyone. Hopefully you can find the answer or you can complete the answer in this exercise. Alright, so listen, choose T or F. Okay, so now let's check the answer with me all together. We have three sentences for number 1, number 2 and number 3. So sentence number 1, Jane has never been on a plane. So is it the true sentence or false sentence? Good, so the answer is false. False. Good, so now let's move on. Number 2, Steve is afraid of flying. Steve is afraid of flying. So is it true or false, everyone? Good, it's true. True. Good, so move to the last sentence, number 3. Jane did not enjoy her school trip. Is it true or false, everyone? Excellent. False. False. So false, true, false. Good. So now let's move on to section B. Listen again, fill in the blanks. Listen again, fill in the blanks. So we have how many sentences are there, everyone? So we have 2, number 1 and number 2. Good. So now you can open the book, move to the last section of this page. You will see section B. Alright, so we have 2 question sentences. The first one, why is Steve afraid of riding on an airplane? So that is the kind of listening section. So are you ready to listen to the listening audio? Good, so you have 2 minutes to listen to the listening audio. Let's start.
Warm-up listening. Where did you go on your school trip, Jane?
My class went to New York City. That was my first time on an airplane.
How was the plane ride? I'd like to try it, but I'm scared of flying and busy airports.
The airport was busy, but the plane ride was exciting.
I'm not brave like you, Jane. I don't like to be high up.
I felt nervous at first, Steve, but after an hour, I felt calm.
I see. And how was New York City?
I had a good time there. We visited lots of places. I'll show you some pictures next time.
Alright, so welcome back everyone. So now you can, I believe that you have the answer already, but we are not sure your answer correct or not. Okay, so now let's check with me all together. Okay, so sentence number 1. I read the question first. Why is Steve afraid of riding on an airplane? So the first one, he is scared of flying and busy airports. He is scared of flying and busy airports. So this is the same pause. Okay, no need to complete, but you need to complete the second sentence. He doesn't like being blah 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 up. So the correct word or the correct answer of this sentence is the word hide. Good. Hide. Hide. He doesn't like being high up. Okay? So this is the correct answer. Let's move on to the second question, number 2. How did Jane feel about being on a plane. The first one, she felt, I mean the past simple of the word feel, okay? She felt blah 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 at first. So the correct word is the word nervous. Very good. Nervous. Nervous. Very good. So now let's move on to the last one. After 1 hour, she felt what, everyone? She felt calm. Very good. Calm. She felt nervous for the first time, and then after 1 hour, she felt calm. Okay? She feels quiet. She felt quiet. Good. So now let's move on to the next point. It is about real-time listening. Real-time listening. So move on to section A. Listen, choose the best answer for each question. Listen, choose the best answer for each question. So how many questions are there, everyone? There are 3 questions. Good. So this is the kind of listening section as well. So are you ready to listen to the listening audio? Good. So you have 2 minutes to listen. Start.
Real-time listening.
Excuse me, when does the next train to Millstown leave?
It leaves at 2 o'clock. Do you need to buy a ticket?
That's very soon. Yes, I'd like to buy 1 ticket.
One way or round trip?
Round trip, please. How much does it cost?
It's $10.
Okay, here you are.
Thank you very much. Here's your train ticket.
Where can I get on the train?
Go to track number 7. But you have to hurry. The train will leave in 5 minutes.
Okay, so welcome back, everyone. So after you listen to the listening audio, how do you feel? Have you got the answer? Hopefully you found the answer already. Good. So whether your answer are correct or not, so please check with me all together. Very good. So here we have number 1, number 2, and number 3, and we also have 4 letters. We have letter A, letter B, letter C, and letter D. Good. So this is the kind of multiple choice questions. So you have to choose only one correct answer. Whether the correct answer is letter A, whether the answer is letter B, whether the answer is letter C, whether the correct answer is letter D. So you have to choose only one. Okay? Good. So now, number 1. What kind of ticket did the girl buy? So we have letter A until letter D. So the correct answer is letter D. Good job. Letter D. So you have to choose the best answer here. We circle letter D. Round trip ticket. Round trip ticket. Good. So now let's move on to number 2. Where will the girl go to get on the train? So the correct answer is letter B. Good job. To track 7. Letter B. Okay, so now let's move on to number 3. Why will the girl have to rush to the train? To rush, I mean hurry to go somewhere, okay? Or rush, I mean hurry to do something. Okay, so the correct answer is letter A. Good job. Letter A. To the bus stop. I'm sorry. Letter A, because the train leaves in 5 minutes. Because the train leaves in 5 minutes, so that's why she needs to rush to go to the train. Very good. So now, hopefully you have the correct answer with me, and let's move on to the last section. It's like section B. Listen again, complete the summary. Listen again, complete the summary. So this is the sum up the point. Okay, we sum up the point. So you have to complete. And we also, how many words are there? So there are 5 words. Good job. 5 words. For the first word is minutes. Minutes. The second word, round trip. The third word, station. The fourth word, cost. And the last word is ticket. Okay, so are you ready to listen again? Good. So now, please listen again. You have 2 minutes to listen. Good.
Real-time listening.
Excuse me, when does the next train to Millstown leave?
It leaves at 2 o'clock. Do you need to buy a ticket?
That's very soon. Yes, I'd like to buy 1 ticket.
One way or round trip?
Round trip, please. How much does it cost?
It's $10.
Okay, here you are.
Thank you very much. Here's your train ticket.
Where can I get on the train?
Go to track number 7. But you have to hurry. The train will leave in 5 minutes.
Okay, so welcome back everyone. After you listen again to the listening audio, so hopefully you complete the exercise, start from number 1 up until number 5. So this is a kind of reading tag as well. So you need to read it first, and after that you can complete. And you also have listened to the listening audio already. So you found the answer as well. Okay. So now let's check the answer with me. About number 1. So number 1, a girl is at the train. Number 1. So we need to complete the word station. Excellent. Stations. So the train station. Okay. So we cross out the word stations. Good. So now let's move on to number 2. She needs to buy a ticket. Good. Ticket. She needs to buy ticket. So we cross out the word ticket. Now let's move on. She needs to buy a ticket for the train to Millstone. There is a train leaving at 2 o'clock. She buys a round trip. Very good. Round trip. Round trip. Okay. She buys a round trip ticket for the train. The correct word is cost. Very good. Cost. It costs $10. She has to hurry. The train will leave in 5 minutes. Very good. Minute. Okay. So I read for you again. A girl is at the train station. She needs to buy a ticket for the train to Millstone. There is a train leaving at 2 o'clock. She buys a round trip ticket for that train. It costs $10. She has to hurry. The train will leave in 5 minutes. Very good. So we have the answer of number 4. So here we cross it out. So that's all, right? Very good. So this is the end of the lesson for today. And do you have any question, everyone? So if you have any questions, so please kindly ask or drop your question into the group. All right? So hopefully you enjoy this video with me and learn many things in this video. And this is the end. Goodbye.